What is up, everybody? It's Verse TV here today. We're going to talk about some nerdy stuff right now. So, this is going to get extremely nerdy. So, if you don't like it, you want to click off now. But, so we have a video game guy who posts a poll about who will win between Spider-Man and Batman. These are both two popular characters right now. Spider-Man just dropped the No Way Home movie, which is really popular. And the new Batman movie just dropped. So I guess these are the top superheroes in people's minds right now. And people are wondering which one would win in a fight between Spider-Man or Batman. So at first when I heard about this, I'm like, this is just stupid. Like, obviously Spider-Man would win. He has superhuman powers and stuff like that. So I was thinking Spider-Man. But then when I was first in it, like I saw like a few times at this I was doing this poll a few times. And at one point, Batman was definitely had the clear number of votes, more votes than Spider-Man. So, and I was like, what are people talking about with this whole Batman situation? Batman beating Spider-Man. Now, if you're talking about movie-wise, sure, I can see like Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, or I haven't seen the most recent Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, so I don't know, but definitely the last two out of his name could probably beat the iterations of the Spider-Man we have seen on camera in the movies, but especially the last one, Tom Holland, because he's has the least experience. But then again, Spider-Man, like I said before, Spider-Man has superhuman strength. He has reflexes, but all Batman really has is he just has gadgets. It has some specialized fight training, but it's like Spider-Man has powers, so it's just stupid. It's like, how can somebody who doesn't have powers beat someone who has powers? And they kept using the stupid he beat Superman argument. Like, that's complete nonsense. It's like Batman beats Superman because he knows his weakness. Spider-Man doesn't have a weakness. It doesn't have a weakness like Superman. And then they kept saying, Batman has no prep time. Like, that whole prep time excuse is so stupid. So, I don't know. Let's see what people have to say about this. I think Spider-Man will win because he's obviously has superhuman strength and superhuman powers, and he has the spider sense, which I think that plays a lot in why he will win. But let's see what people got to say about this. Whoever says Spider-Man is just a fanboy, Batman has batarangs that can cut through the web. Okay. One full force kick from Spider-Man folds Batman's forehead. Keep dreaming. Pattinson's Batman will get ripped apart, but Affleck's Batman will beat Spider-Man in seconds. Same on almost every other Batsy. Love both heroes, but Batsy is Batman. Batman pretty much beats anyone in the DC universe without enough prep time. That's what kept came like, this is kind of a joke because they keep saying this prep time nonsense. Like, I was even seeing like maybe like a week ago people saying Batman can beat Goku with prep time. Like, this is just stupid. Like, what are you talking about? It's just stupid. It's just like I know people just doing a meme at this point, but this is like really dumb. Batman is notorious for finding his opponent's weakness and exploiting it if they are more powerful than him. Superman, Predator, Bane, Solomon Grundy, and Darkseid. He's not beating Superman. Like, this is stupid. Okay, this is because they did it in a comic book when Batman beats Superman, or they did like a few TV shows when he beats Superman. It's just stupid. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Anyone who said Batman is clueless, Spider-Man 9 out of 10. I'm like, didn't Spider-Man solo the whole X-Men at one point in the comic books? So if we go with comic book wise, I would think Spider-Man will win, right? But if we can talk about like maybe the movie universes, maybe Batman will win. I don't know, but I would think the comic universe, Spider-Man would definitely destroy Batman if we just talk being real about it. Spider-Man is not even close. There's even a death battle. I won't explain it why. Okay, I haven't seen that, so I don't know who they may win in that death battle, but I'm assuming Spider-Man will win because he has superpowers. I'm just going by that factor alone. Batman kills Superman. He can squish Spider-Man. Okay. Anyone who picks Batman shaking my head probably forget that his suit does the most work for him. A more interesting one would be Batman versus Iron Man. Yeah, that would be more interesting in my opinion. Batman versus Iron Man. Why they keep making Batman do these versus battles with like people who got superhuman strength? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And this guy says Batman would totally kick Spider-Man's ass. Definitely the one with superhuman powers. Interesting is more split down the middle than I expected. Spider-Man takes Batman's utility belt with web batarangs, webs, Batman wins. Batman with prep time is undisputed. Oh, that's anybody. That's so stupid. It's like anybody. Everybody knows their enemy's weaknesses and preps long enough they can defeat them. Like, That's obvious, but this is just weird. It's really weird to see people picking Spider-Man. Batman has only beaten Superman. He's beat Superman in multiple comics. I get it's supposed to be a secret, but Batman would know of the Spider sense and use it against him. Batman knows everything. That's not how it works when it comes to fictional 1v1s, especially when they're from different universes. Both don't know each other's powers. Also, Batman used Superman's weakness to beat him in hand-to-hand combat. Superman would kill Batman, example below. Yeah, this isn't a recent Injustice move where you punch Superman and he broke his arm. So it's like, we know what's happening in the real 1v1. It's like, it's going to be some plot armor where Batman wins, though, but Batman's biggest advantage of stealth would be lost in SpiderMan, and Spidey is also smart, if not smarter, quicker, and stronger. Huge variables: if this fight is spontaneous or planned. Spidey and former Batman ladder. Bruce always wins when he has time to prep. Batman will find a way to win, just like Lego Batman did with Superman. Okay. Batman is a Mary Sue. Realistically, he's on the same level as Hawkeye or Black Widow. That would be an interesting fight, though, to be honest. Hawkeye versus Batman. At least that would be more interesting than Spider-Man versus Batman, to be honest. Batman will school that kid. Spider-Man on a whim. Batman is likely with planning. Batman defeated Superman. That's such a stupid take right there, but okay. Considering the comics, Batman, who has a contingency plan to defeat every member of the Justice League if they were to go rogue or evil, I say Bats wins this while breaking into a small sweat. But then he knows all the weaknesses, though, so it's like, I don't know. And I think, I think the results are pretty even, so people say it can go either way pretty much, but I don't know. I would think Spider-Man would win that one, to be honest, but I'm gonna let the hardcore people battle it out, because I don't read the comics like that, even though I know some stuff about the comic books of both these characters, but I'm not a hardcore comic book guy like that, so I'm gonna let these hardcore comic book guys battle it out, to be honest. The box office, I guess that's the ultimate winner. Whoever wins more in the box office, this guy says. Depends on the Spider-Man. Batman can easily take out those electronic web shooters, masters, and almost all fighting styles, beat bigger and better, etc. But Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, I gotta go with Spider-Man. Okay. Then again, like he says, Batman fought against like superhero people before, but Spider-Man fought against Thanos. He fought against Thanos as well too. So, with the Infinity Stones at that. So I was like, Spider-Man, he's an actual superhero with powers. Batman is a rich dude with a fancy costume and gadgets. Spider-Man also has gadgets, including a weapon, is faster and stronger, and can sense any attack before it comes. Anyone saying Batman is clearly a blind fanboy. How are the results so split so evenly, and how could half of the people be so wrong? Spider-Man will win it unless it was the Adam West version of Batman, who would surely have some spider web repellent in his tool belt. I never watched that show, but I heard some crazy stuff, like when Batman punched a shark or something, or had shark repellent. It was a very weird show. I just never watched. By the time Batman got a tool from his utility belt, Spider would have webbed him up. Batman would prep time, Spidey otherwise. Spider-Man, of course. Yeah, it is definitely split down the middle with this one. People are definitely undecided, to be honest. Like, it's definitely not a clear-cut winner. I mean, it technically is, but by very little. There's a little clear. It's very little. It's very split down the middle with this one. Batman, Spidey struggles against the likes of Doc Ock and Sandman. Batman has beaten the Flash. Equals. When the hell has Batman beaten the Flash? I don't know, man. Was it like a count? I don't know when it happened, but I don't see Batman beating the Flash at all. Technically, I guess you want to talk about that one movie. He beat like the Reverse Flash. He shot him in the head, but I forgot how that kind of went. I just know he got shot in the head by the Batman's father, Thomas Wayne. So I don't know. Batman has beat Superman, and people in the third actually think Spider-Man would have a chance. Oh, okay. The real question is who would win without their suits in a bare-knuckle fight. Yeah, Spider-Man, right? I don't know. Spider-Man, he is just a kid. Batman will kick his ass. Yeah, so they keep referring to like the Tom Holland Spider-Man. When you like refer to all the Spider-Mans, I don't know. It's like, especially if you got like a more experienced Spider-Man, like that's around the same age as Batman. I don't know. Depends on a specific scenario, but I reckon they would tie. Hear me out. Usually it's always Batman because he's Batman, but Spider-Man has his spider sense, and which would be a big factor, as all of Batman's tricks likely wouldn't land. Batman would have to remove the mask. I guess, I don't know. I guess that's what he's trying to say. I'm not even finished the book, okay? But prep time, Spider-Man also is a genius and can outwit his opponents. Spider-Man's strength and agility stands far above those of the average human, allowing him to lift nearly 10 tons and to leap and move at incredible speeds with high accuracy. Okay. Spider-Man easily. Batman is a human. Spider-Man is 20 times stronger than a normal human with superhuman senses. Spider-Man has more or less fought the evil version of Batman his entire career. The only way Batman wins is if Peter Parker luck kicks in mid-fight. Okay. Yeah, so this is going back and forth, and apparently there's a death battle. I never seen that one, but apparently, okay, the death battle says Spider-Man wins this. I don't know. Yeah, people are just going back and forth. this is almost as bad as the Goku versus Superman debate, but people get real passionate about that one. That's definitely one people go back and forth over. But yeah, I don't know who will win between these two. I guess they're kind of like evenly matched. It's like certain scenarios. One will probably win over the other one. So definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this one, because these are two popular characters. Like I said, both have movies recently, so people are talking about both these characters. But who would win in a fight between these two? Definitely want to your comments down below who you think will win. Leave a like this video. As always, for watching, and peace.